Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, mystery woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Mix up Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Huh. Oh, after sundown. Well, how convenient. First, though... Got some new characters, I believe. We already looked at her. Oh my gosh. Geralt erroneously interpreted one of my notes to mean that Ellie Hall and I had been a couple. Alas, while anyone would be thrilled to count this outstanding elf, wonderful conversation partner, and superb tailor among their conquests, in fact no more than friendship and fine wine had ever passed between us. Geralt found this out when he visited Ellie Hall's tailor shop, where he also got a first-hand glimpse at the elf's unusual hobby, adopting the dress and mannerisms of those different from himself in race, sex, and social status. Alright, I wonder if he'll be more important later on. Kingfisher Inn. I don't know any places by name. That's always one of the problems with games like this. When it doesn't give you, like, when it doesn't put the names of the places on the map, then it's so basically impossible to remember any of them.
How are you keeping? Miss your sultan, you old button. What's this? Haven't you even drunk her water? Naughty bum. Now repeat. Savoury crackers.
What?
I've been cranky since morning.
He said it's an owl, not a parrot, and mentioned a name. Is there a parrot that they used to have in, like, the books or one of the early games? That's something I'd like to know about.
Got to bury your loved ones at least. Don't even know where mine are rotting.
Oh, well, it's 10 at night. I'd say that's pretty well after sundown. Closer to 11, actually. So, yeah. Wow, what an asshole. I mean, maybe that was him just genuinely asking somebody, but it sounded like he was directing that toward me in a facetious tone.
Who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
That's not cool, bro. Too soon. Huh. Looks interesting.
Look awfully suspicious to me. Tramp.
My own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me.
What?
One minute, next thing I know, I'm back
Oh, right.
with no means to earn me livelihood.
Very like that.
Double shades. Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Excuse me.
Ah,
What? I just bumped into you. Sorry, gosh. For a second I thought that said drink. I was just like, wait, there's just a drink sitting there with a name? And now you know what I thought about that. Lucky you.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
What's she holding?
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
That was about Yennefer. That song was about Geralt and Yennefer.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Is she
wish to
the...
listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Is she the bartender that we saved?
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
Dandelion blabbing
There
about
a
my
reason for
personal
all
life.
this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist.
What?
Siggy Reuven's vault,
sheeped up.
and I've not seen him since.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. Laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
Siri.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Kingpin.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
He's the Kingpin.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Yes, it does.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Is this like 2 ways of saying the same thing, just with ire versus genuine concern? I've known Dandelion long enough to be an ass to him, right?
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Riven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Alright then.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home. Take care, though.
Yeah. I like this music.